Okay, chapter 1. I know this is really late, but just in case you haven't done it or want to make sure you got all the steps, make sure you have the arena open, but not the employee. But you do need to download the employee. Alright, so we're going to import. So go to external data. Notice I have an export group and an import group. Make sure you're in your import. And we're going to import from a database. And we're going to go grab that database, which is employee. And we're going to import the table or query or whatever. And we're not going to link. Okay, click OK. And it opens up the employee information. And so there could be queries or forms or reports that we want to pull over to. So you have to highlight it. So you have to select which one you're wanting. And I could select multiples if I wanted. And then click OK. And we don't have to save our import step. And now we've got our employee table. Okay, with that one highlighted, we're going to go create a form of the employees. Okay, so go create and just form. And what this does, it takes every field in the table and just creates a basic form for you. Alright, and this is in layout view. If I go to right click on the tab and go to design view, I get the dots. So if I need to be somewhere like at 1 inch or 1.5, or this lets you be more specific because I can count dots. Alright. But if in layout view we can move things around too. So if I wanted to put last name over here, first name over there, okay, I can do kind of some crazy stuff. But anyway, alright, change the name of it to employee form, and then right click on that tab and save it as form employee. And now we have a form. And now this is, again, this is layout view, and I can't type anything in here, so I can't change data. Alright, so I'm going to go to that tab, go to form view. Now you notice I can't move things, and I can't click on my labels, right? So now we're going to add a record. We want to go down, here's our navigation bar. This first record, last record, next record. Okay, forward or backward. And then this right here is the new record button. Notice it's got a starburst or a yellow sun, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Click on that, and that puts you at a new record. This right here tells you that this number is automatically generated. I can't type in there. Okay, so you're just going to hit the tab key, jump out of that, and go type in the information. Okay, and you hit enter, jumps to the next record, and if you go back here, student, employee 13 is your access student. Okay, and close that. Now, a patron called Adrian, or named Adrian, called, and she wants you to call her back, but you need her phone phone number. So we're going to make a query. Let's go to create query wizard, and we're going to use a simple query, and we want to pull out of the patrons table. Notice it's employees is first, so I'm going to go grab the patrons table, and I want their first name, and I can do the double click or I can just use the arrow. Okay, first name, last name, and phone number. Next, and this is going to be called query patron named Adrian. Okay, so we want to modify this design, and that puts us in our query design. Oh, excuse me. And we want to limit this, so we're limiting to only first name Adrians. So first name and then criteria. It's kind of like an if statement in Excel. I'm going to type in Adrian, hit the tab key, and it puts double quotes around it, and that's fine. And then we want to sort by last name in ascending order. Notice the sort here. Okay, this is to show if I wanted to sort it but not show their last name, I could do that. Not show the first name. Okay, so we run it and we get 2 records and we're good. So we can close that. Save changes, yes. Now we're going to create a report. So create, and we're going to use the wizard, report wizard, which most of the time is what you're going to use because it kind of walks you through steps. Unless you just want a ugly base form or report out of a table, you can click on it like we did before and hit the form. I can also hit the report and it just creates a report for us. Okay, so we're going to do information out of the table events, and we want the date, the event name, the event type, tickets available, and ticket price. So event name, or event date, name, type, and available and price. And they need to be in this order. Okay, if I got something out of order, notice I can put it back, but it's going to put it right where this line is. So if I want it right under my name, then I need to click on that, and notice it puts it right under name. Okay, so that's one way to reorganize if you need to, but anyway, sometimes it's easier just to throw them all back over there and redo it. Okay, so click next, and we want to group by event type. Okay, notice that we don't have any grouping right now, so I'm going to do type, and now it's going to have my type and then my date, name, tickets, and price. So click next, and then here, what do we want to sort? And we want to sort by date in ascending order. And then we're going to say next. And we're going to go to landscape, next, and then name this report events. Okay, and we're going to modify our design again. And notice we get the dots, okay, because we're in design view. I can go to layout view and see it. Alright, and that's fine. And all I'm going to do is just change the title of my report. Okay, so my report is going to be called Events Report. Alright. So then you can save it or close it and save it. And we are done.